I love that you've said like, who are you? Because that's my main question. Even when I teach coach my acting classes, we start with who are you, right? Because in order to become someone else, you have to be something, right? In order to shape shift, you have to have, with Play-Doh, you have to have a shape. You have to have the Play-Doh first in order to shape into something. And so if you take the example of that Play-Doh, what we do in acting classes is to get you to zero, right? You have to start like this, right? Baseline. Baseline. You know, something malleable. But a lot of time, if you start, let's not take Play-Doh, let's take clay, right? You have to put water, ndio. Without the water, how is it? It's dry. You can't move it. And that's how most people show up into class for me. Why? That's dry. They're just like, I'm tense, I'm nervous, I'm trying to make money, I'm trying to, you know, all these things, right? So then I have to we have to put water. And that water is all the exercises that we do, all the mental processes that we have to do. So for example, physically, you know, there's a lot of breathing. We talk about breathing. That's resetting the system, right? So that we're going from that to, okay.
Because I saw when David say that once you start doing the breathing exercise and you mouth them or pronounce them, it brings out the emotion that you actually feel. And you let
my goodness, 1000%.
Tell us about that.
There's a class that I did in uni where it gets much, because I feel like when it's like you can't explain things that are physical as much as like you just kind of have to do them.
Yes.
Like I can't explain to you how it feels to stretch. You have to just be like, yeah, I know that feeling, you know? It's like that. It's like there's a release of, like when you take a deep breath and out, there's a feeling of, and
relief.
Why was I so tense, you know? It really, gosh, I really don't know how to explain it. It's like journaling, it's like going on a run, it's like breathing. All of them they reset by how you reset them. And if you don't ever reset them, then they'll just continue getting drier. So, right? And so the more water you can pour, the more malleable you can be. The more exercises that you have and the more you know yourself, right? The more you can change into something else. So if I, for example, have to be a bad, evil villain, or let's say I have to act as someone who killed someone, like as a serial killer. I have to know myself as a non-serial killer to be able to come out of that role when we call cut or when we're done with that show, right? Because otherwise I have nothing to return to.
Yeah.
Me, I'm returning to that serial killer.
You're returning to that.
Yeah, because I was nothing before.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's that understanding of, okay, let me start with a foundation. Let me really get myself together. So we do a lot of like therapy work.